to the thrilling final episode of our radio drama. Easy. 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 Easy.
Hello?
Ring up the boys, man. Tell them to meet me at Pine Creek Forks. Flying V payroll's been robbed. Pete Belden's been kidnapped. Tell the boys to ride.
Where art thou, buddy? Where's the Flying V payroll?
Jitney, probably the Hicks gang. Bring your horse, they're headed for Pine Creek. Guess they're going through the gap. Hurry up and I'll meet you thanks.
Where's the Flying V payroll?
All right. I found out what I forgot to do before going live. I forgot to figure out what freaking game this is that has to be, or how I have to do this. Not gonna work. Hey, holy shit! It actually says we have sound. This is like a first. This never works this well. What's going to go wrong? Like First, I was checking the bot, and by the way, anyone who had like a massive watch or check-in streak, sorry. I kind of had to wipe the entire file because I had ideas and plans and wanted to do it in a completely different way, and it's working somehow. There's like a good amount of time where I'm like, this isn't working. Something's gone fucky. It ain't doing what it should be doing. And then it started working. I don't know how. I don't care how. The important thing is, I don't have to think about it. Also, welcome in, Stoffa. Hope you're having a good day, and thanks for the music recommendations. Like, the funny thing is that, as I do like the genre of like electric swing, but any like association with me in it has been completely accidental because it just happened to be the first thing that came up. Like almost 5 years, no, almost 4 years. Oh shit, yeah, almost 5 years ago. Like 4 years ago when I started streaming or something. Actually, shit, it might have been 5. Was it 21 or 22 I started? The world may never know, and by the world I mean me. I think there's one thing I can do back here. But it was just the first, like, copyright-free thing that came up, so I'm like, alright, sure. And it kept on being, like, both pretty good and also, copyright-free. which is the important part. Of, like, I just need something up here, and, like, I don't really want to commission music, because, like, I have so many ideas of what that could be, and it's all, like, art. At the time, art was hard enough to... Oh, wait, this one needs Saria's song, which... Do I have? Sun, Song Time, Song Storms, Zelda, Bolero. And I've learned not to play Bolero because I can get into there. I can't get out of there. Which I'm now remembering, we do have to go get checks up there. Basically, I got those backwards. Wait, did I get those backwards? I now have to check. Huh. Interesting. That is accurate. In the file, it is listed that you've been... No, wait, that is backwards. It should be 0 times and 1 mistake. Hey, Ham, it's going. Wait, I think Thank you, Sickly. I still need to find a hand for that, so... Did I do this already? We're in the part where I don't remember what I've done and haven't done. Hell yeah. Right. So we're just going to flail around. I know that we have to do Jabu Jabu, as much as I would rather skip that dungeon because, like, nobody has... Oh, hey, Lemon. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the problem is I'm playing this on a GameCube controller, so my C stick C buttons is mapped to the stick, so sometimes, like, I do left, but it reads up or down, because... Stick. Yeah, hope that you're doing good, Lem. Hope you're doing good, Ham. But for checks, I know that there's stuff up Death Mountain. We have to do the Great Fairy there. I think we've done, like... Oh. Yeah, I already did that one. There wasn't anything there. That was a check. So Death Mountain... Yeah, it is a rando. So right now we have everything we need to get into the Door of Time, except for the Ocarina of Time. And we know where that is, because the Gossip Stone told us. It's behind 40 Skulltulas. I have 33 and was not aware that you could get 50 before going to the future. So that's just kind of all around. I thought I said it so that Skulltulas wouldn't be anything, but I was wrong. Yeah, you need the hinges. Just go. It's at this point where I'm wondering if the door is magically sealed. Is the wall magically sealed? Like, can I go through that with a hammer? Woke up from a 3-hour nap, slept through your alarms? Hell yeah! Sometimes you just kind of have to do that because, like, the alternative is, like, that's just your body yelling at you, like, hey, we need sleep. We should go sleep. Oh, hey, there's a thing here. Yeah, fix with the WD-40 of time. All right, I'll take that. That's nice. So you have half the parts for your main character spread out. She's in parts for 2D skeleton rigging. Nice. It's honestly so nice to have them be like that close, where it's like you can see where they are and where everything could be, and just like the progress. Because as much as like every time I try to get a character sheet or something commissioned that something horrible happens, like lightning striking the artist's house immediately, the progress is fun. Okay. Oh, hey, I actually airbursted that. All right, once more with feeling. Holy shit, that actually worked. You've redrawn this half 3 times today. Oh, that honestly feels better. Like, so many times where it's been, I am so close to this, I just need the last bit. Okay, so there's just money, hearts, and a cow. Good grotto. Like, I run into that so many times when doing, like, programming stuff that I know the feeling despite not doing much work with, or, like, any work with art. And just the freedom, it feels so good. Oh, just the proto version. Hell yeah. Please, game, I'm trying to unscrew the cap on my drink. I'm excited to see it finish. Yeah, the rocks are angry. I'd ask what I did to deserve this, but I have a few ideas. I think I know that there has been. I have the inkling of why the rocks are being thrown at me. All that needs on those colors and colors and tidbits. So many things just need those last little finishing touches. Like, nothing is complete without the tidbits. Or am I thinking timbits? I could go for donut holes. I mean, that's not exactly surprising since, like, the Raining Rocks commission. Maybe. that was a funny day of just going through, like, okay, this has happened 6 times. Wait, say that a ravaged village mourns with a pope. Okay, so there's in destroyed Kakariko, there's an empty bottle. Nice. Or Timbits. Yeah, I'm perpetually hungry. Today was one of those days where I'm like, I am unmotivated. I don't want to be at work. I just want to stay. I just want to go home, sit on the couch, and like eat sweets or something. Like, just the most pathetic type of day productivity-wise you could. Right? That's why they can't leave them in the regular donuts, because they're just too good. Post made me want wrong. Enhanced magic meter. Okay, I'll take that, considering I don't think I had a magic meter to begin with. Did I get... I think I got Town Great Fairy and Desert Oasis one. Don't want to work, want to bang on my... Exactly! Ooh. Alright, spider. Worth it. I think I can break open some of these. Like, we have time. That kind of had a day like that. Yeah, like on one hand, you kind of want to go, you kind of have to push through it to some degree, but on the other hand, like, it'd be night. Found it. Oh, final upgrade, bomb bag of late Kyla. Yeah, good to know. Bombs. What I love about randomizers is you always get, like, all in the weirdest places. We put this there so you wouldn't get completely bricked trying to do something. And it's like, well, this is not where the brick proofing was, so not helpful. So this pit, oh yeah, the pit room would be, like, if this is 30 seconds until I overheat and die, like, there would not be standing water or anything else. There would just be additional pain and suffering. Postmate, you want ramen so bad. Yeah, there. So I know that it keeps on making artists suffer. Huh?
MT Butterfly Fox is first over the fence.
Hey, Butterfly. Thanks for being
Watch out
first.
for Easy Raider patrols.
Finally, not second. But like, I enjoy all of the characters I have to post art with, and especially the figurine being used as a cup noodle topper and not being happy about it. Like, that was an idea I had for a while, and I'm glad of how that came out. Can you just pop up before we both... Also, how are you here? You're made of wood. They'll sell you bombs? No! Get out of here, dude. Yeah, check-ins got reset. And there's also... There's a bit of weirdness to them, too. We're gonna... Oh! Seconds away. If I rolled one more... Well, pop... Thanks, I hope work goes well for you as well. Because, like, it's a weird thing, because I have it open to monitor it. And what's supposed to happen is, like, the been here however many times is supposed to activate when... Not problem with... Yeah, that's also a good point. The problem with poisonous gases. There's a lot of reasons that we shouldn't be, that we shouldn't be, you know, playing around a volcano. But there's spiders in there, so we gotta. Anyway.
Stoffhamel is second into the zone.
Hey,
and right into an anomaly field. Careful on the grabby centers.
There's nothing in here. Yeah, there's just a single recovery heart by this cow. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm actually kind of happy with how it ended up working out. That if you stay in, eventually, I need to figure out like the specifics, because obviously it's not like how I thought it worked, because, you know, people are coming in with, they've been here 0 times and checked in once. Oh yeah, we should like grab these from these spiders, because I grinded out a bunch of these. Go volcano, go get spiders. Honestly, that's just kind of Zelda. Okay, not useful. And I got his last time, but something. I wouldn't be doing it at all if I didn't have to for... Oh, I forgot the Death Mountain gates closed because I don't have Zelda's letter yet. There's a couple up on the path to Death Mountain that I have to like go through the back entrance to get now through Lost Woods. It kills me so much the fact that I don't have Death Mountain Crater or like Death Mountain Trail access or Zelda's letter, because I'm just missing so many little bits, and the game states is still at you haven't been to Hyrule Castle to see Zelda yet, so Mask Shop isn't open. Death Mountain Trail is closed. You can't. I don't think we can really do stuff with the. No, if you can get into the various domains, then you can get like start those quests, because obviously. Yeah. So from what I found is that when you enter a Twitch chat for like authentication, you send out a join message of like, hey, this user has joined this chat with this information. It has a little bit of metadata on it, and what I'm doing with my bot is I'm using that join message, which triggers essentially if you lurk long enough, in order to trip like, okay, there's a person here. Keep track of how many times they've lurked, and then, oh, there's a bug here. And then when they use the check and redeem, that's been rethemed to be like, you've made a mistake while trespassing in here. Wait, did I get that one already? Evidently. Oh, better than a bug. It's 3 bugs. But normally they're supposed to dig into like the bean plantable soil, and then from there a gold sculpture will pop out. I might have already gotten that because I think I was doing like I cleared out Zora River of Skulltula tokens. How's this side someone's lurking? Uses the Twitch IRC bot's join message. Yeah, it's definitely once per patch. It's just I have no idea what patches I have and have not done before. And like, there's obviously some kinks in it, because like I went off of what I was seeing from debug messages, and it turns out it is possible to send off the bot before you. Set off the bot before you've officially done like the check-in, which is kind of cool. And I think implies that a couple people have made mistakes before anything else. So that slaying 30 gold sculptures reveals. Yep, got that one. And then it was somewhere else that gave what? Did I check? I don't think I checked the spoiler file. Anyway, when in doubt, just play Zelda's Lullaby about it. That'll usually fix things. Okay, what checks? The shop! We can buy shit! I love the shop checks simply because they're kind of just free and easy. Let's see. I mean, sure, sometimes you get stuff like there's absolutely nothing here. Like, we have all this or no use for it. The only thing here's the Goron tunic, which I'll just get. Because, like, we'll need it eventually. Wait, shit. I think I might have messed up. I think I might need a handful of rubies in order to do the mini game that normally gives you the silver scale, which still have no idea where that is. There's at least 8 Wait, shit. Oh no. Yeah, you needed to get into there and also the warp. I'm not entirely sure if I have to do this or not. I think there's enough gold sculptulas in that I do need to do Jabu Jabu to collect them. Oh. Eh? Oh, right. I think as a minor, because I tried to make this as open as I could, which means that the current world state is that honestly, it's kind of impressive how modular they made it. Like, I think... No, wait, Kingsor's not scooched. Hey, can you scooch? Oh, no. Moip. Moip. I think there's a tweak that will slow down or speed up how fast he weeps over. And 20 rubies. Ah! Dang it! I shouldn't have bought the tunic. It really made its way a whole minute. Honestly, it's kind of funny. There is a level of disrespect that games had for their players that I'm kind of here for. If I'm being completely honest, a little bit of trolling is fun. I know it's a little bit more in line for Dark Souls to do it, but the fact that Dark Souls 2 has a section where you can just, where it looks like you're going to get jumped by a dragon skeleton and then it just completely collapses because it's a dragon skeleton, it's a skeleton, was honestly so memorable. I remember almost nothing about that, about Aldia's Keep, but I remember it being unrelentlessly funny. Yeah, when it annoys people over absolutely nothing, it's kind of funny. Those old point and clips did that. Oh yeah, like I remember, like Secret of Monkey Island was notable that you couldn't fuck it up. Like its biggest thing was no. If you start the game, you're going to be able to finish it. The only fail-safe state is the joke of I can hold my breath for 5 minutes. If you hold it, stay underwater for a bit too long, then you do just suffocate and die. There's the last one. The King's Quest would piss on your family if it could. The only thing stopping it was a lack of a urethra and the assumed lack of a family. Yeah, held back Muppet Treasure Island point and click was kid-oriented. Yeah, honestly, that's what I kind of love about retro games, is that if you go back in history, there's a point where the fuck the player was so much more prevalent because it's like arcade design and like if you look at Metal Slug, that is an insanely difficult game because it's meant to it's meant to get as many quarters out of you as you can. Will that actually be a scale, or... I'll take it! God damn it, did the randomizer just do a pun? Because technically, that is a scale. A musical scale. And I hate it. Okay, let's say it's plundering outside Gan's castle is a full... So there's nothing at the Great Ferry outside of Gan's castle. Let's check... Desert again. A down, A. Have to throw Brother Shaft's peasant quests from making fun of that. Most of the time, fuck the player was to get money or strat. Oh yeah, like money strategy guys, or like the Nintendo hotline of stuck. Call our toll-free number for a couple bucks up front, and we'll tell you the answer. Like, it was 100%. It's a weird thing, like, looking back at that, compared to how they used to monetize that type of shit, it's like, okay, is DLC necessarily better or worse? Maybe, but at least you get content instead of being able to beat the game. Oh, I think we got bug. This quest is the peasant trying to take on Trogdor the Burninator. with the countryside burninated. As you do. Hell yeah, we just need 5 more spiders and we can do other stuff. There's a gossip stone here? Hey, dude. Say that treasure thrown by Princess Zelda is... I already got that. Burning all the peasants in their thatch roofs cottages. Exactly. If they didn't want to get burninated, they would have made their cottages out of stuff that doesn't burn. It's simple logic. Don't make it out fireproof shit. Now I need a... But... God, the further we've strayed from Waddle and Daub mud huts, the more we have just been in error of our ways. Okay, so we got that alright. Dries on collapse. Only we could make the mud stronger beforehand, so that it doesn't just dry out and collapse. Might be sturdier too. Maybe make out of clay, bake it to like a cube. Okay, that'll kill us. That's where we're at right now. Wait. Hold up. A down. Right, left. There we go. Think we hit it with what? Daub. Oh yeah, Daub is yeah, Daub's shit. I remember that. Think we hit it with what? Yeah. See, that's exactly why mud is a superior material. You hit it with fire, and it just gets better. Okay. Where the hell else? It said something to Lake Hylia, or there's another bomb bag upgrade. Ruto's letter's a piece of heart. So that's either the bomb bag upgrade is either touching the bottom of the pond, which needs 2 more scale upgrades, or it's fishing. I don't remember if I set anything to fishing, Because we're also in that fun area of a randomizer where I forgot what my settings are. I don't know how people do it, but wait. No, I think I did get the Skulltula there. But yeah, I definitely got the Skulltulas at Lake Hylia because I started here. But I don't understand how, well, a lot about people, but specifically of how, like, they remember shit. Because, like, alright, so, like, watching somebody else do a randomizer, and they're like, alright, that can't be in logic because I had it set to this, this, and this, so they'd be expecting me to do this or this. And meanwhile, I'm doing the same check like 3 times because I have no idea what I set it to or didn't. Just like basic human memory. It's fantastic. It's amazing. I have no idea how other people do it because I've never held on to a thought for more than 3 seconds of my life. Because like, even right now, I'm trying to take a drink from water bottle and I can hear it like reverberating because I have it close to my mouth and not in it. I've already lost what I was talking about. Case in point. Hang on, did I get the... Where's that cow? That cow either had something or I wasn't able to do whatever that cow needed. So... I don't know, back in the cow hole? Cow hole? Alright. Right. 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 To do that, we need Rudo's letter, which I don't know where that is. I hate to say... 16 months, goddamn. She's back. I don't have the brain power. You're going to have to tell me. It's just is what's going to have to happen. Also, I think thanks for resubbing. I hope that went well. I hope that you're proud of yourself for that. Thanks. It's nice to be back to streaming because like I had to take off back end of 2 weeks ago because I just didn't have the energy, and then I got sick all of last week, and but like at this point I'm like I'm going to stream even if it kills me, and if it kills me then I'm going to fight God and make him responsible for this. But hope you're having a good time at work, and by good time I mean I hope that you're not considering bashing your brains in with a stapler, because it's kind of how work goes sometimes. Okay, and I know there's nothing over here unless I missed, like... Nope! Wrong button! And we're going down the river. I might have to pull up the gold sculpture fight again. Wrong button. Why do we even have that lever? Oh, hey, duder. Zora's seen resort girl. I mean, that's one way to ask about the whereabouts of your lost princess. Like, hey, kid. See a pretty girl around here? Because... Wait. Okay, now we're pulling up the guide. Let's see. Legend of Zelda... Gold... Skulltulas. Zelda Dungeon. Very classic. Very demure. She's also a fish. In all fairness, I know people who that's not a deal breaker to. Okay. Let me just look at this. No, I got that. No, I think I got that one. think I got the ones in Kakariko. Possibly Gerudo Valley. I know I got that one. I think I might have missed a couple at Lake Hylia, actually. I think I might have messed up here, and I didn't stop it there because I completed everything. I stopped it there because I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to like make nachos and go to bed or something, like get a snack and go to bed or something instead of sitting around or probably playing Elite Dangerous or something at the time. I think that was hyperfixation. Okay, so I got that one. Then south. Yeah, and then at the fire arrow altar thing, which honestly a bit weird, kind of weird to me that in this game, like the light arrows are the only ones that you have to get. I mean, obviously you need fire arrows to like complete the everything, but it's not a dungeon reward. Actually, no, they do that a lot where special arrows aren't a dungeon item reward. It's something you gotta go out of your way to get. Aha! Skulltula. Bug check. So, sure. Well, corporate IT's my day job. So no. No, I like to hope I can think of myself as a developer. I at least think I'm out of everyone that I work with, I'm more of a developer than anyone else. I hope so, at least. Okay, Kokiri Forest. Got that. I got the Kokiri Forest checks, I think. There are five bugs in and around Death Mountain Trail and Dodongos. Ow! Oh, right, they do bug hunting. Yep. Right back to castle. Yeah, sure. Other than they kind of put him out, that they like put him there for like out of the way warps. Although I have to go back to Kokiri Forest to get into Death Mountain Trail through the back way. Do bug hunting too? Hell yeah! Always something broken, and it's always extremely urgent, no matter how long it's existed. Where's Zora's River? I suppose what the game's trying to like say or imply there is Zora's River like flows into Kokiri Forest, and then the outlet on Kokiri Forest is Lake Hylia proper. Except Lake Hylia is like by the map filled entirely by that one river going from Gerudo Forest. All right. My experience with randomizers has been like there's always one or two things that make 0 sense. It tries. But they tried. It is a little at odds with like the lore that they say that like Zora's domain being frozen over is a huge blow for like the water supply of Hyrule, or endangers the entire land because it's the source of all water in the kingdom. And then the river just doesn't go anywhere. Like, nah, man, I see what you're trying to do, but like, the true source of water is that random spring or stream that goes through Gerudo that's by the desert. That's just how it is. The newest games have a river flow. Oh, I kind of wish that I watched the that video of where do Hyrule's rivers go. Because I don't think I noticed and this is more of me being oblivious, like the Breath of the Wild upwards flowing rivers. They're really just out here doing whatever, and good for them. You know? I am splitting attention for no good reason at whatsoever. Nope, wrong way. I thought that one would drop down for the start of the trail. I was wrong. Like, not surprised at all. Like, I've been trying to was actually to find how much does it make sense to, like, despite it go, if it went down instead of up, it would have been perfect, but that ain't how it goes, so we got a problem. You know what? That tracks for Nintendo. Okay, so I did get that Skulltula. Let me pull up the guide again. Now I got the one outside. I know. Okay. And like the rest are all just. Because how many do I have right now? I have 36. And you can get like 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I hope there is 50 in the past, because... Oh, wait. Probably Spirit Temple has some. Oh, and Bottom of the Well. Hyrule Castle's Song of Storms? Huh. So I'm seeing that there's a couple ways to do this because of the ones in Bottom of the Well and like random ass other places. But first things first, I think I can almost hear him. The giant staircase, enter the dungeons, head through the southeast door over there. Ah, barely. As like I've finally got around to deleting TikTok because that app is kind of just bad. So that Fairy Bow, Inzor's Fountain. All right. It's just, it was not even from the view of is this giving me memes that I enjoy? No, it is not. And I finally deleted it when like a bunch of friends were like, hey, I was doing some thinking and... So wait. Okay, so we got bomb something. This would be easier with the compass. Oh, wait. What did I set Scarecrow song to? Oh, that. Nope, that is just... Because I can hear him. I can hear him up there. How's the door blast away the... What wall? This guide is good up until you have to do some, like, basic... Or does it mean here? Staircase. But I can also see this being an annoying, you gotta have the lens of truth sort of thing. Well, I got bombs back, but that might be the main problem. They just ate my bomb. Yeah, short. Yeah, it's short on ocarina buttons, so I did what I could with what I had, and what I had was like a handful. I just have to say that randomizing the ocarina buttons themselves was a funny idea. I like all the ways you can screw yourself over with this. I'm just gonna... Like... Quiet in the back. We're thinking. So can I do, like... a better thing? Wall's on the right-hand side. Okay. Oh, that one that I was hearing, you have to come back as an adult, because that is what you do. You have to have the Scarecrow song there. I'm also, to the surprise of no one, completely lost. I think I did miss a chest in here that had the compass, but as you know, the compass chest. So I didn't really care because I'm like, I can solve this. I don't need the compass, strictly speaking. I'll be fine without it. And now when I'm trying to locate myself in a very specific area, oh, I have to do the fire thing. All right. It's like, where am I going? What am I doing? What is? Because never underestimate my ability to take an area that I should, on paper, know well, and be completely lost in it. Like, just no clue at all where I'm going. So, room with staircase. I think that's probably over here. Oh, come on, make it, make it, make it. Yes. No. Maybe. Actually, wait, stop. Now that I remember it, I don't think I was actually on or short on ocarina buttons. Yes. I think I just did that to be a problem, or because I was trying to make something that would be memorable enough to me. And unfortunately, the answer was make something that's kind of hard to punch in, because I was trying to deal with just a single left. Did not work. Because the right button was the one that I got last. And that was the one where I'm like, oh shit, this means that this means I actually might have to do like Zelda's Lullaby, or I can get Zelda's Lullaby and get into all the places that I need it. How dare. Wait, I gotta go down around. So yeah, I was just being a problem. Everything. Did I miss anything in here? Because I might have. I don't know. Oh, there was an actual stream issue. I just heard everyone say, oh no, and I thought it was something I did. When something goes horribly wrong here, you have to be more specific. Because I don't know. I make it a point to never know what's going on. By sheer accident. Wait, I should swap shields before my actual useful one burns away. Yeah, refresh your streams. Yeah, the 4.1 drops. Right, armor and willful situational ignorance. Look, it's very simple. In the arena of logic, I fight unarmed. And that's just how it is. And there's so many reasons that the entire chat could be saying, oh no. It could just be that I'm doing something stupid. That happens multiple times. Real logic brings fists to a gunfight. And look, you might think that when you're playing chess and your opponent is playing checkers, that just means, quick and simply, you've won. And then you realize that you've been playing chess against, acting like the person you're playing against knows what they're doing. Which, to your horror, that was a mistake, because now all your pieces are lined up perfectly for the most disgusting multi-jump of your life. And you realize, that doesn't really matter if they're playing checkers, because, like, their win condition is a lot simpler than mine. Yeah, that shit is a viable strategy. Aside from all the times it doesn't work, it'll always work. I think if there's any more in here, it's near the end of the dungeon. And if not, we only need, if there's one more in here, we only need 2 more, which means we can either poke around, I think we need 3 more. Eh? Oh. That's the sound. I'm like, do I hear skittering? Or is that scuttling? And I was like, no. You hear flapping. No, wait. I'm on the dungeon map. Okay, so it says I have been in there. Well, we're out of the boss room. I may as well just drop down and teleport out. Oh. My mistake. That was not, in fact, the boss room. That was a child barbecue pit. We have to walk out of here like pedestrians. Alright, speaking of pedestrians, we got ads. Be back in a sec.
We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. There's a guy named Jones, lab man. He makes prints of films. He handled this print. Then there's Smith. He's a film distributor. He sent the print to the station. And Brown. He's film director at the station. I know. You're trying to make me the ball guy. And Harris, projectionist at the station. I only had that print long enough to thread her up. We don't know. All we got are suspects. My job, find out who. My job, find out who.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Somebody's guilty. Maybe all of them together. What if they stick to their stories? We're stuck with a perfect crime. It happens. More than you think.
I just remembered that Blue Sky has the Go Live feature on. I'm like, oh yeah, I should do that. I should probably use that thing. And, oh hey. I think I forgot to get this one. Or I remembered, or I forgot. And that's also the last Bane hole. Yes. We have 2 more and then we can leave. Which I also noticed something that the reward for that bean hold is a piece of heart. I'm like, that has to have been like a piece of heart just happened to be randomized into there. There's no way that's the same. Okay. Where do I want to try next? Goron City. Crater. Fire Temple. Fire Temple. Fire Temple. Trail with the hammer. Trail with the hammer. Hammers. Hyrule Castle, Song of Storms, because we have that, and it might be expecting that. Because I don't remember... But bottom of the well is right here. And... Bottom of the well is right there, and I don't think I got all of the Skulltulas in there. But the alternative is doing something I didn't know was a thing. So I got a bias. And the bias is new and shiny. So we're gonna do the new shiny thing in this, like, what? 40? 30? No, it's like 99. It's like 30-year-old game. Was it 99? Oh, up. So if it's on the stack, 64 games. Let's see, Battle of Niboo, Rogue Squadron, NBA Live 99, Duck Dodgers, Jerry. Next stack of 64 games. Ah. Copyright 97. Manufactured 95. Oh, also Mario Kart Double Dash. Double Dash is good, but like Mario Kart 64. I might just play that one just cuz. Like no reason to, but sometimes you just want Mario Kart, you know? And that was back when the series was just go-kart racing. Yeah, Rogue Squadron was so good. Halfway just outside Hyrule Castle is a corner of the gate, so I think I gotta go up and over. So I remember, I always loved the Rogue Squadron games because of the cheat codes. Like, the one I remember the best is some variation of, like, what the? And all that one does is change your car to a Buick convertible. Wait, I don't think I'm gonna double check this, because, like, first of all, the health might be nice. That was just, like, it was the dev's car, and they put it in all their games that they could swing it. It was also, yeah, the V-Wing. It was also, like, pretty good. Okay, so we got that one. And like, I remember specifically that in the GameCube version of it, the V-Wing was pretty great. The convertible specifically, even better. is you need to unlock the V-Wing for that, so it's easy to see the code. Yeah, and you needed a level where the V-Wing was on there, so I ended up, like, punching in the code several times, because I was going to... Again, holds. Piece of art. Good for him. Like, I was going to play the GameCube Rogue Squadron on like a wheel, like a steering wheel for a charity event a while ago. I ended up doing Metal Slug instead, and I'm like, this is taking a hot minute to figure out where it's accessible even. But in the end, it ended up being like kind of legit. The GameCube controls were clunky enough that it was actually much easier on the control or on the keyboard and pedals once I figured out how those mapped. What you got? Say that Shadow Temple hoards a wallet. A wallet? I'm down. Oh, that's just a regular ass wall. For a moment there, I thought it was like one of the Shadow Temple walls of skulls, and I'm like, dang, Zelda, what's your dad doing with the place? Hell yeah. Hey, Twister. Remember my first exposure to V-Wing was the Clone Wars era, so I was confused when I saw Dark Empire 1 Rogue Squadron gameplay first time as a kid. Yeah, I'd do it. I wish there was alternate ways to wake up Talon. It's like, I got the Pocket Cuckoo, but that's specifically the adult version. I know I can't get over there until I push a crate past his lazy ass and into the water. So we're spinning around until yeah, worth a try. Oi. Nope. 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 At this point, I think we'd be excused for thinking a chicken wouldn't do it. I know. I'm like, all right. I know that's a joke. However, I'm here. I have a stick. We can, in fact, try this. I got that one already. All right, I guess to the bottom of the well. And that should be the last one. Should be the last one. Need to. I know there's a couple in the Spirit Temple, but I don't quite have. Well, I'm a little bit bricked in there for the time being. I think I ran out of keys, and the... Actually, wait, do I? Nope, don't have the full-on mirrors shielded. And, like, there was some random treasure in there, and I have it so the keys should remain in dungeon. However, that doesn't mean they have to be accessible in the dungeon. It's like... It's a cool gimmick. And I kind of wish that more of the dungeons did that, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to go in here as a child and as adult. Hold up. I just noticed that there's that, there's that, like, door in the windmill. Like, I've never seen that in any other playthrough of the game, but just right now going through and I'm like, there's a hole up there. Why is there a hole up there? Well, I know at least... okay, this is good to remember. At the very least, we... Yeah. Ugly. We don't have to defeat a dead hand here. Because I know that he has, like, nothing. You got hookshot your way back there for... Oh! How do you feel in his hookshot? It's probably like... Scarecrow's song again. Okay, no, wait. Center room... Back... Ow. Top right. This would be easier with the... Oh, hey, this is the output. So it would be easier if I had the compass, because I, again, don't know where I'm going. Okay, I know I need the lens of truth in order to jump over that, because there's a hole right in front of there. Oh, there's a... I'm about to get wall mastered. Not sure, but I think you can... I feel like with the irresponsible use of chickens, you can get a lot of places. And, like, that's beautiful. Because I remember, like, in the chicken collecting side quest... It says something here. Danger below. Okay. Shadow Temple, top right. Key unlocked door. Bottom of the well, there's 2 locked doors. Room on the right has a bunch of keys. Center room. Okay, so there's multiple... Oh. They told me and I fell for it. I might have accidentally absolutely screwed myself over in bottom of the well, because I used one key to get into the boss fight by accident. If I used it anywhere else, I would have ended up with a Skulltula. Chicken in the fence areas and back and climb the ladder behind the windmill, but I don't think you can get... Okay. Yeah, because like the chicken collecting one, I almost always have to aim it at a very specific area in order to... Oh, we might have saved this. To like hit the fence and climb up on the balcony behind the potion shop. Nope. That is nothing. Ah. Yeah, because that's... Oh, wait, there's... Never mind, I just never completed this dungeon. Oh yeah, we're back. I don't know or particularly care if there's anything of value still in here. But can I set you on fire, sir? No. I also don't think I should be doing this, but here we are. Oh, definitely shouldn't be doing this. Oh, hey, there's a Redead in one of there. We have angered the living dead. Not my finest moment, but far from the worst. Honestly, it just kind of sounds like they're snoring now, and that's kind of cute. I remember these dungeons being like as a kid, being a little bit traumatic because, you know. Oh, hey, small key. Small kid. And I used to be absolutely horrible with anything mildly horror. And then looking back, and it's like, actually, no, this is both kind of cute and kind of fun. I just assumed that playing this game at a young age broke something inside of me, and that's why I am the way I am. So I guess any prospective parents, if you're listening to this, traumatize your kids when they're young. It'll be funny. Okay, and I should have checked, but you know what? We have 2 keys, so we can, in fact, waste them. Which we might have. To be real, we traumatized it. Yeah. Hey, Zip. How's it going? I see. All right, I don't have the lens. I ain't risking it. We're just poking him from here. Hey, Mega. Just a boulder, some bread. Not that. My crust isn't that hard. Yes!
It's the solution.
And now we can leave. And by leave, I mean we can leave both this dungeon and this time period. Oh. Another one. For just a little treat, because like all... Okay, there is something funny about the fact that this dungeon, if you know where you're going and what to do, like you just hop through this room, go through the back door, play Zelda's Lullaby to drop the water level, grab a singular key, and then you just leave. Like everything else is optional, and that's kind of hilarious. Oh no, I am so sorry, Lemon. I forgot that I had never, that was on my to-do list to figure out how to put on the 3D model, and that one doesn't do anything. I'll refund the points after. Apologies. Doing good, chilling Satisfactory in the background. Hell yeah. I hope that you're like actually getting stuff done in that, and it's not just the I have to just sit here and wait for shit to process. Okay, I definitely have to check to make sure that I'm reading the right values, because I think that should be been here 0 times, made 1 mistake. I love that accidental syntax error. Daytona 500 Sunday and cruise for Sacred Motorfields. Texas started drinking at 6 a.m. We're here now. I don't know what time it is. And we're rolling deep. And those cars are going real fast and real left, son. Going real fast and real left. Hell yeah. All right. Sound off. Which one of you buggers just got uncursed? Wart. I hate that was hidden behind 40 frickin' Skulltula tokens, and I had like a buffer of 10. I've never bothered to get this
Sith
many
Knight 20 is third.
ever.
Welcome to the Blockbuster.
Congrats on being
You are not alone
third.
if there are loaves.
You? Oh, hell yeah. Congrats on being uncursed. Give me a minute, I'll get back to you. Think you're recursed? That explains a lot. I understand what you're saying. That explains quite a bit. Hopefully you'll be re-uncursed, but you know what? We'll see where the night takes us. Also, speaking of night taking us, I can close that thing finally, because I don't need it. Oh, wait. What I can do, since I don't have googly eyes on it, and I hate not being able to redeem something, I can throw bricks. Actually, wait, a better apology. And I can just do this because I have infinite points. A Julius of Knives. It crashed. There it goes. Yes. Caesar was a bitch. I took 23 knives right to my face and I'm still standing. Too brute. See. Ah. Thank you for the flood. We are slowly forming the Megaloaf. Wait. Allow me to sing you the song of my people. Ah! Wait, how does it go? I should know this. I can sight hear it. Yeah, it. Ah! Seen knives come in orbit before? You learn something new every day here, Stoff. You're learning answers to questions that you never know you wanted to ask. Megaloaf starring. It's just like a Katamari, but you're rolling the same thing. You're rolling the same thing over and over again. Also, you know what really pisses me off? This is the Kokiri sword. And also iron boots. And the defense upgrade? Wait, why is that 3? But I can finally use a sword now because I have well, shit, I have giant's knife. Well, it's something. And we will take it. Oh yeah, we have light arrows too. We don't have to take this shit seriously at all. Dr. Rye. Bakery of the So how much is stat? Evidently more than what was stabbed into Caesar. Time has come. No. You can't make me. Okay. I just remembered where the Megadon hammer was. But I think it's 3. I also wonder, do these give anything else? Slaying 40. Yeah, 40 gold Skulltulas for an ocarina. I didn't want to believe it. Force, Way of the Hero. The Eye of Truth is in the Groot train. I don't know what that means. City. Yeah, I think it was, oh, thank you so much for the sub. For being subbing for 3 months. Appreciate that. I'm doing great because I can stream it all. I hope that you're having a good day as well. Right. I love the random cow bones. I don't know why, but I appreciate that touch. I think there's absolutely nothing here for me. I know I don't need it. I know there's nothing left. I've heard the 30, the full... Yeah, it needs gauntlets for that. I've heard everything I need for that. But it's now wired into the back of my brain of just hear a spider, grab a spider. Ah. Yeah, I think it's 3 checks because you get the Master Sword, obviously, from pulling it out. Then you get the you get the light medallion from Rauru. And then I think you get the warp song to the Temple of Time warp song. Okay. Well, now what do we do? Oh wait, I have a sword! Like, what am I doing with this? Like, how can I tag? And like, wait, no, I don't have to use the C-stick items. I can just stab them. Never explained just how Castletown got so ruined. Time skip wouldn't do that much damage. I always just assumed that after the moment Ganondorf got a ton of power, he just immediately started nuking everything he could and flooding the streets with undead hordes because he's a bitch like that. And that's pretty much the start and stop of that. Right. Checks. Stuff. Odd potion, I can... Pocket Cuckoo, I can wake up... I can wake up Malin in the present day with, or in the future with. Oh wait, we can piss off a windmill owner. Right? Yeah, extremely uncreative. Doesn't even build a huge... Honestly, that's where Ganon really drops, like, as a villain. He doesn't have any grand plan aside from get power and abuse it. Gotta run, bro. Yeah, you better run. But yeah, I hope you have a good night. Good luck with whatever you're doing. The heck? Reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. Messed up this windmill. As nothing. Yeah, Rogue Robotnik's got charisma. Like, even Bowser has enough presence of mind to be like, you know what? I'm gonna, like, do something creative, something fun with this. I'm not just going to go for wholesale destruction, because, like, anyone can do that. You have to have some presence. Although, granted... Alright, time to get this chicken out of here. What entire nation? Can't person get a little shut eye around? You've been sleeping for over 7 years. Go took over Lon Lon Ranch, call it Ingo Ranch nowadays. It's kicked out of there, and look at me now. Girl Malin still works at the ranch. Worried about her. Alright. Chickens be more fun as Browser and Robotnik. They could yeah, like the one Mario Galaxy is the one time where Bowser's like, you know what, I'm gonna try. I don't know what's gonna happen, but like, I think I could dominate the universe. I think I could take over the entire, you know, the entire galaxy and beyond. And it's just right about that. Hell yeah. Mario 1, Mario Odyssey. Yeah, Mario 1, the story goes that Ganon's trying to recreate Golden Land's image, but every time he gets Triforce, it turns into a crap sack world. Hey, Bombchu bag. Nice. That has its uses. Then prescription. I know what to do with a couple of these. I wanted to check the shops. I don't want to do archery mini games, but there's probably something in it. Because the darkness of heart, Triforce's mirror, the holder's heart, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Makes sense on. Like, honestly, the thing is that, practically speaking, Ganon's probably fine with how the world keeps on getting fucked up. Oh, hey! I finally get to have ice arrows. Heart container for 20 rubies? Yeah. Thank you. Zord tunic. I need a wallet upgrade. Blue fire. Need more. Bomb shoe 10 pieces. Arrow. That's just seeds. And yes! I never got to use these before because I always fucked up the side quest. They don't really do much. You know, it'd be fine if there's a Zelda game where Ganon just doesn't even try to take over a Hyrule, just gets a job running a merchant's skull. Honestly, yeah, or just like a not me this time. I honestly think that would be pretty funny. Oh wait, potion shop. But it keeps going for the Triforce even though it happens every time. Like, probably do better just taking over the world is. True. Oh, that is again assuming that he doesn't actually mind everything. Ooh. Huge ruby for 10. Alright. Piece of heart. Mini of forest. Yes. Then deck nut, bomb chew, stick nut. That. And we'll just refill my wallet. Because arguably there is. Because the game's a bit weird with Ganons. That practically speaking, the Ganondorf in Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and Ocarina are all the same dude. You have something to say? No, wallet can be found at Kakariko. Oh, Don! Thank you so much for trespassing. Good luck with that, and welcome in. Hope you're doing good. You will not be put back into your orb yet. Mostly because I have to get it from other people. I don't have an orb for you on hand. No orb, please. Don't worry, I don't got one. Welcome, I hope you're doing good tonight. Was I? Oh yeah, there's probably a wallet upgrade in here, which I need because something is locked behind 300. A 300 ruby check, and oh my god, I was not on mark. This might be mouse. I forget that this one might be mouse look. I'm just bad. Like Alvin has Ocarina. It's going good. We're having some luck with the randomizer. Oh come on! If I got this one, if I got it at if I didn't the first one, I would have been perfect. Because we had to get the Ocarina of Time behind 40 gold Skulltulas, which I had never done. So there's a little bit of like, you can get that many? And we finally got to the future. Yes! And we have money. Can't do this mini game with all my crusty. Honestly, the crust helps a little bit. I'm using a GameCube controller right now because, like, I don't have an adapter for my N64 ones, and like I can't do it on a modern like DualShock. I have to have something with a little bit of we're Nintendo. We don't need precise movements because none of our games are built with that. I think every veteran Zelda player would be weirded out and super suspicious of Merchant Ganon. Yeah, you're so right about that. Oh, wait, we can do Water Temple now. Before I go, what's Baker's favorite music genre? Goes well, gotta sleep. Hell yeah, get some sleep. I'm not sure. What is Baker's favorite music genre? Try to say mostly because I'm not the good. Lo-fi. Okay, that's good. +2. Shingan, dude, that was 100 years ago. I remember they. Yeah, I think it was like in Mega Man Legends. They had a completely unique villain, completely unique scenario, and oh wait, I can just warp because I have everything I need to do forest. Nope. How's it? There we go. Yeah, Wily's Boat Rentals. And it's like, that is exactly what they did for Let's Roll fix up one of his last boats to take on Bonds. Bonds? Yeah, because that... like, that specifically... Hey, Stone of Agony! You know what this would have been useful for? Skulltula hunting. What do you have to say for yourself? That Ice Cavern Horde's Red... Brother would always sing Minuet for his quarterback hacky sack. It fits. I can see exactly why. Ow. Jerk. Oh, he just tanked. Alright. Mozambique drill, I guess. Left shoulder, right shoulder, head. Yeah, like that is exactly the... Nope. Bombs. Accidental. That's exactly like the Merchant Ganon idea of we need to have one Wily per Mega Man game because like it feels kind of weird without him. You know, so we're going to have him be both innocuous and a friend. First, learn to run up to these guys felt so cool. Triple tap. Yeah, there's a couple places where I'm like, I could do this stealth section proper. Double defense can be found. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got double defense. We're golden. But wallet can be found at Goron. I think I got that one already. Unless the shops. Nah, I don't think the shops change. It's just the Kakariko shop is different from the other one. Remember the names of the villains from Legends? I feel like Legends, because this entered my hyperfixation a while ago when you were playing when you're finishing up Z and just starting ZX. Is like it's mostly the Bond family as like in the exact same font of the Studio Ghibli ineffectual starter villain, like the Porco Rosso's Mama Ito gang or the Band of Thieves from Castle in the Sky. What's up here? Nothing? Alright, I got off the bean too soon. And then it goes for like out of left field other thing. Huh. Because I was just up there. Really hard fight. I can see the guy just totally don't remember. We played So Fighting Link. Are you trying to take over the world? Merchant Ganon. I'm so tired, Link. Let me try something new for once. Or just... Wait. I have a better idea. Yes. Just... Aren't you trying to take over the world? Yes. Why are you manning a shop? How much time do you have? And I will explain to you the finer points of capitalism. It's just raw power, raw like physical strength wasn't doing it for him anymore. There's a hole. I can't do anything here because I don't actually know what. I think that's child only with the masks. Yeah, Link totally destroys pots on the way out. Like, that's tradition. Alright, though you wear Kirish clothing, can't fool me. I'm sorry. Well, we have a problem because... Wait, now. They're in the Lost Woods. I just have to make the wrong decision and I'm out. So... Why do I need to be here? Ah, right. Bane. The Bane. Ow. Nice little tour around the city. Where at, Link? Are you trying to take over the world? Yeah, and have you heard of how Hawaii became part of the United States? What's a Hawaii? Yeah, that is exactly what I was getting at. It's like, yeah, I did the math, did some self-reflection, and like straight up power doesn't work. However, I've had a thought, and it is that you are, practically speaking, dumb as hell. It's Zelda who has the brains. But like Zelda is extremely easy to overpower. And like I can just hire some people for that. Why did I come over here? Back to the Forest Temple. Press the Zoc. Yeah, those Octoroks have been working out. Proud of them, honestly. Not might. Even better, you can make him just as hated as he was in as he is in most of his incarnations by just making him like a libertarian. Oh. We still have most of a sword. It's not useful, but the important part is it exists. Nope, it was not the big Oran sword. I was excited for a moment, but it was in fact just a giant's knife. And it lasted, honestly, an impressively long time. Just in case there's something good on behind like 100 Skulltulas or so. I hope that shuts up the holy shit, that actually worked. I accidentally pulled out that bomb. Which reminds me, I should put the bombs back on the D-pad so I don't accidentally use a ton of them. Stop, you really think I know? That was by sheer accident. I bumped the button and they just happened to be below me and low enough that it just popped. Heard him swinging there. True, they were directly underneath me because I know for a fact that that's just kind of how their like AI works. Like they were trying to path to me as best they could. And I got one of them with a big Oran sword, or the giant's knife, before that fully popped. God, I'm so glad I have the defensive upgrade, or else I'd probably be dead. There we go. So it's like, yeah, worth a shot. I wonder, you're not supposed to have it at this point, but I do. Oh, that is incredible. Can I open this? I cannot. It has to be drained, but wait, I remember that there's like a similar workaround for like if you have the gold scale and you're able to dive under. Yeah, we're going back to Archer Link, which means I should save the magic power for something else. Oh wait, I can actually do this one properly. By that I mean here. I have to go and get Pierre. Or I can just latch onto the chest. That almost never works for me, and I try it every time. Oh, hey, the compass. All right, where else can we get to? Ah! You know it. I almost wish I had the long shot for here. Like, that could probably break things. Huh. Hey, Irie. How you doing? Hope you're having a good time. Welcome in. We're doing our best, which is saying a lot because the only weapons we have we found in the randomizer is the giant's knife, and the Kakiri sword was in the master sword pillar. So it's a time. Believe in you, Brett? Thank you. You probably shouldn't, but here we are. I thought we were having a stare-off. I thought I had time to take a sip of water, you dang skeleton. Ah. Oh, we can cheat with both hands. Oh, I can do damn pay. God, there's so many things I could do that I haven't yet. Also, speaking of, why am I bothering to justify them with a fight? I have light arrows. Screw you! Okay, I need to get the name of whoever got your sheet. Wait, hang on. Hold up, give me a... No, didn't mean to do that. Wait. No, 8 down, up, 8 down, up. That's Song of Storms. I mean, it sets the mood, but I was going for Sun's song. I'll take what I can get. Like the fact that light arrows didn't insta-kill him, it just stunned him. Which also good to know. I'm so used to Wind Waker's arrows being insta-kills that I didn't even think, hey, maybe it's different here. Maybe this isn't... Maybe that's not how it works. Where did that fairy go? I don't know. Okay. Big money, big money. I'll take it. So I did do a key sanity run a while, like a hot minute ago for the last Link to the Past randomizer, which that was so mean. That had to been like, that was like you had to 100% it all in order to get it to, in order for any of us on that archipelago to get anywhere. Like whenever anyone ended, it was at like 90% or more. Wait, that was the block of time block. Since we've been here already. It was so mean. And like, sure, part of it was like we had one person playing Kirby's Dream Land 3, which that one they got bricked a lot. Like that's just how it goes when you play something that's shorter than everyone else's. One person was playing Blasphemous, and we all had Deathlink on. So anytime you died in Blasphemous, that was just rough. Then one person playing Risk of Rain 2, which that was also bricked by the nature of it being a roguelite. Like we just had to find their stages somewhere in it all. And then I was playing Link to the Past, and I forget what the last one was. Alright, stop it. Thank you. Ocarina. Yeah. And we were just like one check, like everyone needed one check that was behind somebody else's check that was behind a third check, and so on, so forth, and it was just bad. And part of the problem I realized was that I did full key sanity. So like my keys were in the full randomized pool, which was fun in theory, and I'd like to do that again. I'd like to do that on a private, or like at least a solo rando, maybe not even on stream. Because the problem with key sanity is that once you get to a lot of, I went in here for 3 steps and now I'm leaving and going across the map. Like it's very similar to the problem I had when I last did a Wind Waker randomizer, which is there's just a ton of Oh wait, I need to go down up that ladder and push that. I see. Is like there's just a ton of travel time of just crossing the map around, which not fun. That by far one of the worst feelings on a multiplayer randomizer is, oh my god, everyone is waiting on me and I'm not even attempting checks. I just have to get my carcass from one side of the map to the other, and I didn't have anything useful, and just repeat ad nauseum. What are you? Oh, that's what you are. Love that. Hey, another bunch. Oh, this is fun. So for a minor... Actually, no, that's dumb enough to put there. For a minor little funny thing, I decided that I would make it so if I... Hang on. Ads just happened. Yeah, it was the one with Fang, Lumizar, and Butterfly. I just have a habit of not identifying people.
Our music jury, composed of Florence Sixbell, Eddie Cantor, Vincent Lopez, select the outstanding dance hit of the hour for a hit of the week recording. This is the new hit of the week record.
Oh yeah, what's the quote of the day today? I missed out on the last one. 11. The US dollar is the official currency of hell. Sure, it's the one in Michigan, but... technically correct. The best type of correct. But yeah, that hell rando was the one that, with Fang, Zara, Lumi, Butterfly, Fox, that we only ended up really doing one go at, or one stream at it, because it was just, like, awful. Although the funny thing was, I was having trouble finding my sword in the Link to the Past. Guess who accidentally set it to swordless? I was so used to the 3D Zelda settings being swordless start that I forgot that you could do Link to the Past swordless. Honest opinion, not worth it. Like, I get the challenge because, you know, I did it. Because at that point, like, I am... By the time I realized it, it was because Lumi had asked for my settings because she wanted something to do while everyone was spinning, waiting on, like, me and Fang to finish up on our checks. And she realized, hey, according to these settings, you have it set to swordless. Like, wait, that's not just swordless start? Ah, dang it, that explains why I'm not finding one. Like, honestly, biggest annoyance is just that a lot of parts of that randomizer is just like, well, you need a sword for this. So we decided to instead just make it so that the hammer works for it, and it's fine. At that point, I'm like, okay, if the solution for most of these things is just hit it with the hammer instead and that works, I'd rather have the sword for the convenience of extra length. Like, actual reach. And I don't think I'm going to be doing a swordless anything again just because it's a pain. Yeah, figures that my luck is... I expected to get it for like... Oh, hey. Big key chest has a small key. Nice. Anyway, down the hole, stupid. I expected to get it on something like Deku Stick, so like there's only like one upgrade size for this. Wait, what went pudding? What pudding? Nice. I dodged? This is just an experiment on how many times can I accidentally be cool. Turns out, quite a lot. Like, nice dodge. Where? Ah, there's that over there. And two. Now. What is with this thing? I definitely did not. If there was like a wall master or something in there, then that is news to me. Alright. Get back here, you. Hey! Quit choking out the twink. And you're back to full size. You know what will make this easier? An actual sword. There we go. Wall masters, those are... Oh yeah, this one's a floor master, not a wall master. Forgot that. There we go, another key. Because, like, practically speaking, they say they have the same model because, obviously. Wait, I don't want to go down here yet. I think there's something else. Ow. Ow. Floor masters on floors, wall masters ceiling. Ceiling masters are in the attic. Or, wait, no. Ceiling masters are obviously on the walls. Wait. I am not meaning to to use so many bomb chews. I am trying to hookshot and my controller is not being nice. Alright, have fun with my various accidental bread specials. Link, please, you're making me look bad in front of all the felons. Yeah, don't use too much. It's not like they grow on trees. It's not like we have an infinite supply. These are rare. $20. Can't complain. $20 is $20. Oh, we are going to use so many bomb chews. Some of them might be intentionally. I think we flushed it. Look, I am simple-minded, game. If you need to communicate to me that you drained a water source, you unfortunately do have to play a comical flush sound. That is the only way my small brain will know what you are attempting to communicate to me. Alright, now let's get this thing, the water pressure prevention me. Hey, it's the map! Oh, I remember what I was trying to say about key sanity runs. They're more fun because it makes every single chest, like, a little bit more worthwhile. Hey, gold sculpture. Because it's like, yeah, sure, I know that there's so many just pure junk chests in the game. But this one now might have the key I need, or like... Because I feel like these after like 2D Zeldas, like most of the 3D Zeldas are kind of bad about this, but like the only chests that matter or that are in dungeons are like one for the compass, one for the map, one for the big key, and one for the dungeon item, and you'll know when those all hit, because, yeah. I can get back and forth from there fine. That... Which way haven't I gone? Alright, I see. I understand. So, like, if you don't do a key randomizer, you end up in this weird thing of... I could really use Pierre right. Wait. Oh, wait. Nope. Right, I think that's an output. No? Yes? Oh. I messed up. That's just it. I screwed up. I was supposed to stay high up over there. I wasn't supposed to drop down, but I got distracted because chest. I got distracted because there's shiny thing. I will fall for this again. I will not do better. I will not improve upon my past mistakes. In fact, I will make more mistakes of the same type, and I will be surprised every time it happens. Oh, wait. Back to the big key room. Back to untwist that hall. To untesticularly torsion that hallway. Is there... No, there's not. There's not an architecture term that I can make a pun with testicular torsion off of. Untestically, word of the day. I'm adding the context for that as a quote. F2. Torsion that whole way. 291. We're getting close to 300. I was in the rain, so technically. Why was that a discussion point? Why at some point did I have to say, no, I am wet because I was technically in the rain, so it counts? And also, why have I not figured out how to change it from, how to change it to hold targeting? Why is that on by default? Okay, so we go there. That's there. There's really nothing else. Oh, there is a ladder. I'm like, there has to be something way to get back up if I fall down. And we got the first ghost sister. I feel like the solution to this problem is like many of my problems, easily solvable with enough bombs. Eh? Oh, no, you just have to snipe them from far enough away so that they can't see that you're taking aim. Oi! Enough bop. Yes, it's about at the point where there's not really land to bomb. Oh, I thought I almost hit. However, practically and in our hearts, there's never enough bomb. There can always be a little bit more bomb. Like, sure, you might have pulled a USS Wisconsin and that island is no longer there. And it's just kind of seafloor where there should be land. But you could have used a little bit more. It's good for you. Yeah, then you blow up the ocean because they make really funny plumes when you detonate a bomb in the water. You understand. There we go. God, who knew it was so hard to shoot at a ghost? Hell yeah. Tiny little chest. Little chestlet. Hey! I really wanted that. That is so good. Why were you flat? Bro. He was just sitting there waiting to pop up. Alright. Don't like the arrows. Take this. And this. Get shanked. Ah! More flat fucks. It's not Friday. Fuck off. Wait. I don't have to take you seriously because of the tools that the game has foolishly left at my disposal. I've said it once, I will say it again. I am a firm believer that the game gives you everything you need to succeed. You just have to be dumb enough to fully grasp it. Like, are there better ways? Maybe, but this is the one I have available, and by God, if it isn't funny, and what? Who said you could get back up? Who? You are union, sir. You have 10 more minutes on your break. Bastard. We are a union shop here, and I don't care. You don't get anything for clocking back in early. You just take the break. It's there for a reason. Don't get up like that in the middle of it. Other stuff is still finishing up. Have some respect. God damn it. Alright, next dude. Why am I saying these things that I know are vocal stims I've said 100 times on stream? Is like, you know, in Link to the Past, those guys gotta be bombed after you them, so just yeah, exactly. I was just thinking of that. Like, somehow the most effective way in Link to the Past is like hit him with a hook shot, keep hitting them with the hook shot, and then eventually it just works. I think I'd drop them down, then, or like get them to drop somehow, place the bomb, and then would immediately just start spamming everything else. Nice hat. Beth, you have a nice hat, Beth. It's a shame you're going to have to die. Again. You know what, you were dead already, so this isn't a shame. And remember they brought that back in Twilight Princess, that you'd have to bomb them when they were down? It was honestly fun. Like, yeah, they're just kind of, like, you just kind of have to do that for a skeleton. Like, they don't have organs. You can't really kill them. Shit. I just realized I might have accidentally referenced that with Corpse. I think somewhere in the lore channel, or if not in the lore channel, then in the ref sheet that I passed off to artist, I've noted that the way people traditionally deal with Corpse is they simply shoot him a lot until they blast his coat off. Then they shine flashlights at his joints until the limbs fall off. And then they crack a chemical glow stick and leave that on the body so he can't reform. So, this is my hot take, Lemon. Twilight Princess was so good, I really wish that everything in Skyward Sword... Hey, 20 bucks. That everything in Skyward Sword that was, in hindsight, obviously, oh, they're prepping for... They were trying this out and brought it back in a bigger feature set for Breath of the Wild. I wish it failed so hard that they're like, okay, well, we can't do what we... Like, nothing panned out for the trial features in Skyward Sword, so instead of the ideas we had going on to this, we're going to instead try... Do I have fire arrows? I do not. We have to do this properly. What a shame. Like, we're just gonna go back to Twilight Princess ideals. Like, I would love a dark fantasy Zelda game again. Like, yeah, it does hurt a little bit that game's like a soft remaster of Ocarina of Time. Like, they took the criticism of... Like, they took that criticism of Wind Waker being too radically different to heart, and like, okay, understood, we will not be doing that again. We will give you more Ocarina, because that is the feedback we are receiving, that you guys just want additional Ocarina. Oh, this room. What's over here? And honestly, oh hey, that's how we get here. I saw something yeah, now everyone loves Wind Waker because that's the curse of the series. You do one thing and it's like, oh, nobody liked that. Like that was the worst game of all time. How would you ever think that was a good idea? That is everything that was wrong with the series. And then you wait a generation. And then the new game that came out is absolutely awful. Everything wrong with the series. Oh hey, I can hold more nuts. Hell yeah. And the previous game was a masterpiece, and they really should have done something more like that. Like, what were they thinking? Like my odd idea for Link raised by ghosts instead of fairies followed by a death bubble. Or like a Poe. Like, honestly, yeah. I would love that. Like, I admittingly have a thing for undead characters. Like, I really love all type, everything like that. I mean, hell, look at Corpse. He exists. That's the one that I consciously designed. And yeah, he's the way he is. So I'd play the absolute fuck out of that game and probably dethrone Twilight Princess, which is, you know, also overflowing with so many cool undeads and like the best Stalfos and Gibdo design in the series. Like, yeah, instead of making Gibdos just quiet redeads, make them like, give them a giant sword. Like, also make them tough as hell. But I would absolutely love a creepy goth Link who was raised by ghosts. Like, it would work with it being a send up to Ocarina, because, like, yeah, there's a whole everyone who ends up in the Lost Woods becomes a Stalfos thing. Stalfos Beyblade ball. Yes, that was so cool. Like, starting out with attacking its spinal column and then going up the side. God, the spin. My biggest complaint is that it has so many cool ideas that just didn't get capitalized upon. Like, I wish the spinner was more useful for bigger puzzles. I wish that there's more complexity with, like, okay, you have all these items. We're going to make you use all of them in any dungeon aside from Hyrule Castle. I just wish that the spinner was fully self-propelled and honestly could be used as an Epona replacement, especially in wait, can I lens this? No, you can't. Interesting. Oh. Like, especially in the Gerudo desert. Because, like, yeah, where else would you need the spinner but the desert? Right. So interesting is, like, imply the undead like that Link. Yeah. Or, like, have the Kokiri village or equivalent, or like the starter village, be like he doesn't talk already. Bad instinct. And like have that be like, hey, that's a really creepy ghost kid. What, like, have nobody like him. So even if it's true that, yeah, if the only people who really talk to him and enjoy his company are the undead and Merchant Ganon. So as to shoot the one. That's the thing? Holy shit, there's a trick to that? I just always didn't know, thought, head empty, yeet. Wild. You learn something new. I just brute forced it. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason that's not like a couple of the puzzles that's like find a number. Hey, spirit medallion. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's another reason why undead Midwest emote link would work. Like, it's heavily implied that all of the sages in this specific game are, or like, have to die in order to become a sage. So he's already hanging out with ghosts. Yeah, Spirit Temple clear. We don't have to go in there, right? I actually like Spirit Temple though, because you know, ghosts. Oh, Shadow Temple more so, because ghost. Yeah, no, stop. I like the idea, and we can work in Merchant Ganon. Like, just... Unfortunately, odds of it actually happening... Like a glass coffin remains to be seen. Wait, did that not... Something that should have popped, not popped. Yeah, there's a chest. Because that would require a good amount of creativity from Nintendo, and well, they are capable of some really cool, innovative ideas. I don't think they have it in them to handle massive changes to the formula. Like, their biggest weakness is they know exactly how this game should play. Weird. There we go. And they are kind of settled on just doing that, but more so. Yeah, they did change. Yeah, they changed it in the worst possible way. So I know there's nothing. Aha, there it is. I know there's nothing for me here. I'm doing this boss just because I really like it, and the fact that it's a depth throwback to where you're supposed to be, like going through it Mario 64 style with discrete worlds. Access through paintings. I just love that. Real enough. Yeah, that is the thing, that I'm not as mad as I could be about that. Because practically speaking, that Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild are like how Twilight Princess is a soft remake of... Man, I think I actually need a bottle. I actually need something else because this sword does not work. Or is a soft remake of Ocarina. Tears of the Kingdom is a soft remake of the original Zelda. Like, you can absolutely see the intent on the opening shot. It's like, oh hey Maya, how's your version of Ocarina going? We're actually, we finally got 40 Skulltula tokens to get the Ocarina of Time to get to the future, and we are fighting Ganon for no reason other than I like this fight. Hey, that was the first volley. Finish Fire Temple? Hell yeah. Killing it? Well, I mean, the only sword we have is the Giant's Knife, not the Big Oron. And yeah, the big broken Giant's Knife has half the same damage as the Kokiri sword, so yeah. Yeah! We're doing a randomizer, by the way, so... Well, you just cleared Fire Temple, so that means that you cleared this one, so... I suppose no spoilers here. We're not doing checks. Yeah, if you have to raid run, have to totally understand. For anyone new here, I'm Aldator Bread, Aldator from Beyond Reality. Found an old man blockbuster full of retro games. Thought, yeah, this is the best thing ever. I am just going to sit here instead of eating the world. So, mostly stream old games, sometimes newer ones if I feel like it. If I stay on one topic for more than 5 seconds, that's a minor miracle. Yeah. Only other thing, have a couple different forms. Right now I'm using a 3D model I got, so... Wait, you're right! I have infinite bomb tubes! Can I outspeed? Nope, he's not close enough to a wall. I'd show off the other rig model I have, but that's for 2D only. Oh my god, he took pity on me and just lobbed a soft one down center. Thank you, Phantom Ganon. Oh yeah! You can. Lemon, you're a genius. Ah, this is perfect. We also turned on, for raiders coming in, we turned it on so that once you get the maximum capacity upgrade, you just get infinite to use and mess around with. Which for Bomb Chews, there's only one upgrade once you get the actual Bomb Chew item. Yes, special him to death. Lemon, you are amazing. Ah, almost had him. Wedding cannon burp. Well, you know why there's a bread... What the hell? I didn't know you could do that. Love that for him. You know why there's a bread special emote with the Zelda bomb in his mouth? It's entirely just because when I was playing Wind Waker on my first stream, I got to Dragon Roost, I was unable to get the timing down for a couple of the you have to time it so the bomb air bursts. And I'm just like, I'm just going to hold it here. I know that'll work. I feel like I'm going through multiple more, but we're fighting with the weapons that we have, not the ones we want. Oh yeah, it's just become the main way to deal with anything. Explode it. He has the other... Exactly! How was I supposed to know? The fight's usually over by now. Where does he get off with the drill attack? Wait, that's the one I need. Thank you for auto-targeting back. Ah! So it'd be easier if I had a sword longer than a small pickle. I don't know why that's the point of comparison I'm using, but like, grab a dill from your fridge and check the length of this knife. God, he's pity lobbed it like 3 times for me. Like, come on, man. You know what? We're using the fairy because we're almost dead. And now... God, imagine if I needed something from this fight. The bottle's easier. Thank you, whatever programmer did not do the proper check and made the bug net and Link to the Past work as a sword for reflecting attacks. That you have birthed a meme that has saved the ass of so many speedrunners. Go, my minions! Explode his ass! I don't think that's doing a lot of damage. Thank God we got a free bottle, because I'm not dropping that fish. I need it for emotional support. It's my emotional support fish. There we go. I think it was waiting for a sword strike. I think it wasn't letting me do that until... Gotta be doing more than broken. Maybe. Worse than your sword. Worse than your sword damage is the question. And we didn't need to do that at all. I just did that because I like the boss. And I knew about that going into it. General Flippers. He's a... Oh, wait. There's a reason to do that. What do you get? Oh, shoot. Mitosis. I have... That is on the list of shit I have not fixed here. Let me add that. Transform attachment. Source. Throwable bread. Hell yeah. We got an unfeeling. Heard you like unfeeling homunculi. So we have one for you. In case something happens, he'll be here, lurking. And something will happen. We've already had Julius knives thrown. Granted, I was the one who threw it, but... Right up the butt. Emotional or lack of emotional support bread. Lack of emotional support bread. The emotional support twinks in the other room having a breakdown. That's what static exists for. Bro, yeah, the thing is with the 3D model, I keep on forgetting to figure out how to set it up so that the mitosis bread have face tracking. I think I just have to set... I think what I have to do is just take a note from how Ozza does her, how they do their clone redeems, and just multiply the source. I could set them up in common places because I know that I tend to put them in very specific places the same time over and over. I like the 2D from that because it's really easy to just slap in a new thing. But for 3D, it'll be less intensive on my thing to just do a mitosis like that. If you wear a red floral shirt, do you become a Hawaiian bread? Ham, you're a genius. That Moblin and ass blasting. You know what? Credit where credit's due. Bro just sat there and took it. He is just like, I accept my fate. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I wonder how this will work, because I have the odd potion. If I get the mushroom, will he come back? Because, like, now there's just a really creepy kid. That guy isn't here anymore. Anyone who comes into the forest will become lost. Everyone will become a Stalfos. Everyone, Stalfos. So, he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. This is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Now, I have... Well, we have more infinite bombs. I love this for us. I'm just going to put that there. I have an idea. Wait. There we go. Everyone's Stalfos. Everyone's Stalfos. I almost joked. And it was worth it. Go here. Water level control system. Keep away. Noted. Thank you. Then I need... Oh, that's hilarious. That is just 3 arrows. That is both perfectly on point. And also, hey, there you go. Wait, did the auto, hold up. Did the auto shout out not go off? I thought I put you on here. Ow. Oh, I'll be for next time. There we go. Welcome in. Hope you got some rest after, like, the concerningly long... Like, once it 20 hours of streaming, which is honestly impressive. The most I have ever done is 16 hours of playing Earth Defense Force, which... That was both the most I've ever planned for a stream. Turn will sell... No. None of that. Yeah, no problem at all. I think there's a few people I forgot to, wait. I think that was just arrows I skipped through. I should add a few more people to the bot. Bombs? Nah. Pretty tired, would not recommend 16 hours. Yeah, it's supposed to be 20 hours, but... And it was, or like 24 hours, and like, I prepped food. I had plans for breaks. I moved over like a microwave cart right by my stream setup to hold all the snacks. And it's like, I'm giving it my all, and also, like, on some level, I was just kind of excited to have a reason to make a charcuterie board at arm's reach. You stupid crow! But yeah, like, that type of anything a-thon is a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I was set. It's been awake for 36 hours. Can't imagine streaming will up for ages. Yeah, there's a whole thing from... What? I never forget. You the one who forgot, aren't you? Green plate. There we go. And like, at least part of it was like, I was expecting to go for... My original plan was to beat a normal run of Earth Defense Force with each of the 4 classes, starting with Air Raider because I knew that the least, ending with Raider or Ranger because that's my favorite class in the game. Also most basic, but eh. I ended up underestimating how long it would take to beat once, and with the Air Raider playthrough took 16 hours. I'm like, I'm fading. Wait, there's something important up there, you stupid crow! Start hallucinating it. Oh yeah, driving for 36 hours. That would cause some problems. Like, yeah. Honestly, you gotta take breaks, or better yet, hi Pierre. Have someone else to switch out with. Like, oh, come on! Will you get down here so I could kill you, you stupid crow? Heard usually 3-day mark for... Honestly, I can see the hallucinations starting a bit stronger with driving because of strenuous. Or like the extra strain and the fact that it gets so freaking boring. Like shit, an 8-hour drive. I've learned Prelude of Light. Okay, not super important, but still nice to have. How do I get down? Help. Yeah, fuck that noise. Like, even 8 hours, that was the point where I'm like, I'm not exactly safe to be doing this. Then show you... Eh? Oh, wait. That's to... Prescriptions to King Zora. eyeball frog is to Weird Lake Man. Yeah, even better. Don't do that. Like, I can understand if you have to. Because, like, sometimes you just got to. Here it is, messing. Is there a time? Oh, no, there's just a piece of heart. And so I've done this trick once before. So not gonna do the cross-country blitz anymore. Really hard on us. Got it down to a process of trading driving shifts 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours, still awful. Like, better yet is if you can get... Okay, does this count? Because I've done this before, and I've accidentally tricked him into doing the deep dive without the gold scale, and just by doing that. That was dope too. Alright, random laboratory shark. Yeah, how elaborate do we have to make this fight? Get down here! That's honestly just how I live my life. There's so many things where it's like, just get down here. Ah. There? I know you can trick him because I've done it before. 40 hours, sure. Yeah, sure as hell wasn't driving. Like, if you're up for that long, okay, so he's just not gonna do it. I'm getting the money down here at least. Because, like, it's a whole lot. Huh? Oh, so you don't actually need it. You just need to touch bottom. Wild. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Watching you touch the bottom just now. Fantastic. Yes. Ah, there's one more upgrade before it gets infinite. Damn it. I was hoping for infinite bombs. Anyway, water temple? Just made a block of ice. Oh, there's more things I can do out and about. Is there? Enter to... Wait, is that? Oh, sweet. It marks where all the sculpture was. 45. I think 45 is the max of bombs, and I'm at 40 right now. I think it's one more upgrade, and then I'll do it. Or can Alyssa want to try to sort out Wi-Fi issues? Ugh. Best of luck. There is nothing worse than that. I hope that you're able to do that. Like, I was having awful Wi-Fi issues where my streams would just drop after a certain point every time, and the answer turned out being that I just had to reseat the plug on the router and the power strip a bit better. So I hope it's that easy, and I hope it's not absolute hell. Actually, wait. We have this. We can go to the fire temple, because we have the bull arrow. We have the bull arrow somewhere. Down it. Hell yeah. Gonna try and reinstall Wi-Fi thing. Hell yeah, best of luck. Hope you don't have to spend too much time on the Wi-Fi configuration page. And best of all, that you don't have to do anything to call the provider. And we've also died because we've been inhaling toxic smoke. Love that for Link. I also love the design where in the Fire Temple map, it fits very closely to the Death Mountain map to the point where it's like, oh, yeah, these are hollow inside of there. And you, like, visit them in the dungeon. Some stuff over there. Although, wait, if I enter this, Because Sheik usually teaches the song the first time you end up there. Yeah, here's open. Nothing worse than any sort of tech problems. Then I should get something for just walking in. Well, that didn't really happen with last go. Nah. Nah, I think it's set so that I wouldn't be surprised if it's set in a way that you need like to either do more stuff behind, because the problem is I just don't quite know what the game state is. That I probably should have pulled out regular ass bombs. But hey, dude, why are you here? Decanut capacity can be found at Death Mountain Crater. All right. So that's either the reward we get for full-on beating the temple, or wait. What was it? What's the blur? Oh, down A. Or it's just kind of floating around here. Hit the stone of truth that. Hey, stop. If you're still here, we got something else for your Merchant Ganon concept. Stones of truth that are just oh wait, I can climb down that. They're just advertisements from Ganon. It's just a purple ruby. Add stones. Increase your nut capacity. Only on Death Mountain. They say that only true heroes visit Zora's Domain Hot Springs. All-inclusive package starting at 500 rupees. Oh wait. We can just go talk to Big Goron. He's just right here. Wait, shit. We have to return to the past. This item doesn't work here. We have to return to the past. I just remembered something very important. What did I play? The longest Goron in the West. I was fumbling serenading this because I just remembered. Or Temple Time. I remembered where the claim check is. I remember the claim check is in a shop in Goron City. Yeah, the ads were true. You knock the Goron advertisement rightfully, or the Sheikah ad stones, but hang on, I forgot the song already. A up. But you just don't knock it until you try it. The Gorons are so confused why nobody's willing to try their product. And Man, I'm going to find Zelda's letter somewhere, and there's going to be so much that just shows up because all of a sudden I can actually do the Happy Mask side quest. I can actually do or grab Saria's song. In order to get into there, I need the proper Pocket Cuckoo. Or the weird egg. It's an MLM scheme. No, better. It's a health and wellness cult. That's why they call everyone brother. And then turn around and go right back in. Ah, shit, that reminds me. It just reminded me because I did a ridiculous pointing gesture that I saw, like, and speaking of ads, I saw something for like Slime 2 trackers, and I kind of want to get one. All right, you. They had it. Now we can get some. I was so confused because I'm like, I thought I had the big Oron sword, but I just have the giant's knife. Where did I pick this up? Why was I so confident? Ah, ads. Be back in a sec.
This is the new hit of the week selection.
Faraway dreams, mysteries, other worlds, other light, stars, planets.
Wait, what is it? Oh, right, the build guide. Oh, right, the build guide. So I'm an idiot. This is not new information, but in my excitement of seeing the entire full-ass claim check just sitting in the shop, easy to pick up, I forgot I was playing a randomizer. I forgot I was playing a randomizer. And that, you know, things would be random. And that I would not be getting the best sword in the game, I'd be getting something else. And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. I'd love to go for longer, but I'm trying to be a bit careful, so I'm gonna find someone to raid out to for a moment. Someone who's having a equally bad of a time, and remember to save. Although we got some good progress. Appreciate y'all coming out here. Yeah, thanks for coming and chatting. Man, Tuesdays are kind of slow for streams. Like, I normally there's like I have to click the show more to see everyone, but I need to follow more people who stream when I stream and pass. Thank y'all for coming by. I think be raiding Pawsworth. They're playing Hellmart, which I assume is a mix of like Supermarket Sim or like, and also one of those little indie horror games. But they're cool. That's all my brain is thinking of. See ya. Hopefully Thursday. I'm kind of the mindset that I'm going to stream even if it kills me because I want to be back on a schedule. Anyway.